how are some powder coating job shops more successful than other ones? Like I read I saw where some people have gone out of business, and these guys are on all these message boards and putting their equipment up for sale and shutting down and doing all that stuff. And oh my God, the economy is going to do this, and the interest rates are going to do that, and Biden did this, and Trump did that, and Pelosi did this, and the next one did that, and whatever. And so, the real truth of a lot of that is that let's just, successful people are successful regardless of if it's a bull or a bear market or a Republican or a Democrat or whatever, because everybody can give you 1,000 excuses to why something won't work, right? But the successful people, what they tend to do, will give you reasons why it will work. So, what makes the difference between the unsuccessful, go out of business, whatever, powder coating shops, and the guys that actually grow to, that start out smaller and then grow to make to start doing the $40,000, $50,000, $100,000 a month worth of business? So what makes those guys different? So quality and lead time. The very first one's are quality and lead time. If you've got, if I could give one piece of advice to people that powder coat today, that have the businesses that are young and just getting started, or maybe you've been around for a while or whatever, it's quit trying to be the cheapest. Stop it. Stop it. Be the best. Be known as the best. Quit trying to be known as the cheapest one out there. That's stupid. That's poor business. The cheapest never makes it. Never. And you want to be known as the best. We talk about, we do some examples where in the seminars where we start to go through some job costing and some pricing and stuff like that, and we'll talk about how people in some areas are powder coating car frames for $1,000 a frame, and they may have $20 of the powder in it or whatever. Just throwing some numbers out there, and people, and we always have the one guy that goes, well, if everybody else doing it for $1,000, I'm going to do it for $100. And it's like, no, you're not. Nobody's going to come to you for that, because they're going to assume that your quality's off. And he made the statement before, if somebody's selling milk for 10 cents a gallon, I ain't drinking it. I don't want anything to do with it. Why would you do that? It doesn't make any sense. Don't leave money on the table. You're in business to make money. That's what we're all, everybody's in business to make money. That's how you take care of your family and whatever. But so the quality and the lead time, because that's why that's going to make your reputation. Quit trying to be the cheapest. Always be known as the best. And that all comes down to branding. And it's a branding thing. Brand yourself as being the best. I tell folks a lot in the seminars, like, we can get in a car and go to the local little steakhouse over here, right down the road, the little local mom and pop thing, and get a steak for $15, right? I can go to downtown Nashville to some of the higher end restaurants in downtown Nashville, and you can get a steak, and it's maybe $40, $50, $60 for a steak, something like that. Or we can get on a plane and we can go to downtown Las Vegas and go to some of the world famous chefs that have restaurants and stuff in Vegas and get a steak. Hell, it may be $150, $200. And at the end of the day, it's all the same cow. It's just a cow. It's all in how it's branded. And I know everybody, this one cooks it with this and this kind of pan and this kind of fire and this spices and whatever. But at the end of the day, it's all a cow. It's all a steak. It's how it's branded. But you really got to be careful with your branding, though, is Walmart will never be Tiffany's, right? Never going to be Tiffany's. Because if Walmart started suddenly selling, hey, Walmart has $10,000 necklaces for sale. Tiffany's does every day, right? If Walmart starts putting in $10,000 necklaces and you walk up to it, you're gonna be like, it's Walmart. I'm not spending $10,000 on a necklace at Walmart. No, it's because they've been branded not necessarily as being at that level. And now it's not knocking Walmart, hell, they get more money than I do, but it's how you brand it, right? So you got to think about all of that on the front end, and it's not God. And I hear this. It must be the location. Jason Makich, and I'm gonna, and Jason, Jason probably will hear this and know that I talked about him. So Jason came to a seminar of ours back, a few years ago, 5, 6 years ago, I think. And then decided he hated his job, didn't like what he was doing, and decided to open a small powder coating business at his house, which was on a farm. I gotta be honest with you, I went out there probably 20, 30 times, and I had to GPS it every single time because I never could remember which barn you turned by or which cow you went over or whatever to kind of get there. And it literally, and it's no lie. Now it's surrounded by cows and like one donkey in the middle of nowhere. This ain't a location business, folks. It's not an impulse purchase. Nobody drives by and says, oh my God, there's a powder coating business. I just happen to have something in my trunk and I've been driving around with it thinking I want to get powder coated. It's not like, you're hungry and locate, you happen to drive by a restaurant on Main Street, USA. So it's not a location thing. So Jason took this thing at a farm in small town Tennessee, right? Small town Tennessee, and built that in literally less than 3 years into a multi 7-figure company. Why? They had anything to do with location. Man, they had people sending product he had things coming in from Texas and California and whatever because people were sending it to him. And it was all because they branded themselves as the best. He produced good quality. He focused on the quality of what he did, and he branded himself accordingly. And at one point, he and I had a conversation, and and at this point he's in the 7 figures. He's like, dude, I could triple my business that fast. I can get people. Like I've turned down more business now, but it wasn't because of location or anything like that. It was just the quality and the lead time and how they branded themselves as the best, unlike the person that installed this microphone. So they're the best, and that's what they did, and that's why they were successful. So what makes the difference is it's quality, lead time, and in how you present yourself to the market and how you brand it. That'd be my quick answer to it anyway.